Welcome back to another video, YouTube. Today I'm showing you guys how to do a high taper on a mini fro. My client he usually cuts his hair down, but he's keeping it this time. So as you can see, I'm asking him right here if he wants to cut his sideburns off. I do that first just in case they decide to change their mind. Now you don't have a choice. So I'll go ahead and get the sideburn out the way. The next step after this, you're gonna see I'm gonna put in the guideline. So for the guideline, I want to start at the tip of the end of the hairline, and just bring it all the way back to about the top of the ear, and that's gonna be our first guideline. And now with our lever open, we're gonna go up 1/2 inch from that bottom guideline, following that same line of pattern from the bottom guideline, as you can see right here. And always have your comb or your brush in the next hand, just so you can brush the hair and comb the hair back down, make sure everything even, and really just helps you see better on what you're doing. I didn't speed this video up so you guys can see step by step, movement by movement, stroke by stroke, how I'm performing this haircut. Right here I have a 1 guard on the clipper with the lever open. This time I'm going up about a whole inch. All right, a whole inch, and as you can see, I'm repeatedly going back and forth on the same spot just to make sure that particular spot is all even in one level, and it's actually that 1 guard. Next, I put the 0.5 guard on the clipper with the lever halfway, and that line that we created with the 1 guard, we're just gonna flick at that line. Just watch the motion and watch the motion of my clippers as I'm flicking and trying to take that line out. Just make sure you guys are taking your time with this step. Use the tips or the end of the clipper to dig in there. You don't have to use the whole, all 32 of the teeth of the clipper. Nah, as you can see, I'm using the corners, using the tip, the ends of the clipper, just to flick at that line and watch create that blend that we're looking for. This particular client's hair is a little bit coarse, so as you can see, I'm just trying to make sure I'm trying to get the best blend as possible. And with my 2 guard, this is the part where I debulk the top just to create the best blend possible. So I debulk the top with the 2 guard with the lever closed, and just keep brushing that, combing that hair back down, just to make sure I can see exactly what I'm doing. Now I switch guards to the 1.5 guard. With the 1.5 guard, that line that we created with when we debulk the top with the 2, we're gonna flick at that line and create another blend just to soften that line up. When creating a fade and we're flicking at these lines, all we're doing is soften the line up so it can look as if it's a blend. It gives an illusion, which creates a blend when we soften that line up and flick at that line. Now I grab the number 1 guard with the lever halfway, flicking at that line once again just to soften it up, give us that blend that we're looking for. Combining these guards is really what gives me the best blend that I'm looking for, and it's like clockwork that after a couple of strokes, you see I'm combing the hair back down, laying it back down. And then right here, I'm just closing the lever. Just the detail work, sometimes with the lever halfway, we can't get the blend we're looking for. It depends on the hair texture, how much hair is cutting off, when is that halfway. So I just closed it, just to give it a little bit more detail work. But don't be scared to play around with the lever, guys. Open, close it as you need. This is how important it is to learn your guards, learn what it do, learn how much hair is cutting off with the guards. And as you can see, I'm switching back and forth between guards right here. Now I have the 0.5 guard on there halfway, just still flicking at that line. It's a little tough around closer to his ear. As you can see, I could still see a line right there. So I'm just playing around with the lever, opening and closing, took the guard. Now right here, I took the guard off so I could take that very bottom line. Y'all remember that first guideline we made? I took the guard off so we could take that line out, and playing with the lever halfway, open, close, whichever one works, just so we can create that best blend that we're looking for. And like I said, I didn't speed this video up, so as you can see, I'm playing around with the lever, opening and closing it, flicking at particular spots, and I'm combing the hair back down. Moving on to the back of his head, it's the exact same steps as the side taper. Of course, we're going to start by combing the hair all down, making sure everything's nice, laid, and even. And then we're going to put in the guideline, of course, and then just clean it up. Make sure our guideline is as crispy as possible, because that is the foundation of a fade. You don't want a choppy guideline, because then it's going to lead to a choppy fade, essentially. And then we're going to put in the the second guideline with the lever all the way open, going up about 1/2 inch, making sure everything's even. And you're going to see me combing his hair down in 2, almost 3 different directions, because on his left side, the hair grows towards the left, and on the right side, the hair grows downwards towards the right. So in order to make sure everything's even, you see I'm turning the lever, I'm turning the clipper, combing the hair down in the direction that the hair is growing, and I'm cutting against the direction that the hair is growing, just to give us that even blend. That's the only way we're going to get an even blend, is if we're cutting against the direction the hair is growing. And I'm consistently combing the hair back down. This is very essential in this particular moment because of the different direction the hair is growing. I just want to make sure I can see exactly what I'm doing. Now we put the 0.5 guard on the clipper, doing the same thing, taking out that line that we created with the 1 guard, going against the direction that the hair is growing, just to give us that even blend. Like I said, take your time with this step, guys. Just pay attention to how I'm doing it. Trying to imitate the way I'm cutting, the way my wrist is moving, the motion of the clippers when it comes to taking out that guideline or softening up a line. No need to dig. Essentially, just the more you repeat the steps, the softer that line becomes. And as you can see, I'm not doing too much digging. I'm just going against the direction the hair is growing, hitting particular areas at a time. I'm not just trying to hit all areas at a time.
That's my bad boy.
As you can see right here, I took the guard off. I'm gonna go ahead and just take off that bottom last guideline. I'm starting with the lever halfway, flicking at that line, flicking at particular areas at a time, especially since the hair grows in two different directions. I cannot attack the whole guideline at one time. I have to use the corners to hit particular areas and just closing it as I'm going down on the fade, just to take that line out completely. And don't forget, guys, always brush the hair back down. We're gonna need that. That's very important, just to help us see what we're doing. And now I grab the number 2 guard just to debolt that top. Also pay attention to the strokes, guys. Going against the direction the hair is growing. Like I said, it's growing about 3 different directions. On the left side, it's growing downward towards the left. In the middle, it's kind of growing up and down. And to the right side, it's growing downward to the right. So I have to turn my clipper all which way just to create the blend that we're looking for. And I'm glad I chose this client just to show you guys that achieving a fade takes quite a few steps. It's not as easy, especially for barbers that want to be a detailed barber, that want to give the best haircut that it can give. It takes time. You cannot rush through things like this. And yeah, just practice and time is all it takes. And right here, I have the 0.5 clipper on it, just trying to flick out that line that we created with the 2 guard. Doing the same thing, turning my clipper every which way. Stepping back, taking a look at the haircut, pointing to the light, just to see what we're doing, just to make sure everything looks consistent. Now I have the number 1 guard, guys, just doing the same thing, going against the direction that the hair is growing. And as you're gonna see, I'm actually gonna go with the grain on here. Just I'm trying every which way possible, guys. And like I said, I'm so glad I chose this client, because you can see what goes into actually creating and achieving that fade we're looking for. Now, when it comes to his lineup, I know you guys saw me comb his hair back. That's because he's growing his hair out, so his hair grows over his natural hairline. So in order for his natural hairline to be exposed, I have to comb it back and get whatever is under the overlapping hair. And I'm just lining him up, making sure not to push him back, and give him a very crispy, natural lineup right before we enhance it.
That's my bad boy.
If you're new to the channel, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm hoping you guys found this video very helpful. Leave any comments, questions, or concerns in the comments. I will be taking a look and answering every last one of them. Even if it's just to say hello, I will respond. I appreciate you guys for tapping in. Make sure you hit that like button as well so I can continue providing you guys videos as such. And the videos and tutorials are only going to get better. Equipment going to get better. Quality is going to get better. Explanations are going to get better. And I'm just going to find new ways for you guys to keep learning. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button to make sure you guys stay in tune with me. And good luck on your barber journey out there. It didn't happen overnight for me, guys, so make sure you just stay consistent, stay focused, and stay encouraged. I am here to encourage and help you guys along this journey, so just leave a comment, say hello, say anything in the comments, and I will respond. Thank you so much for watching.